There you go, collectors. Here's a nice piece to add to your collection that is sure to level it up. This is the roadmap to Texas, made by the man, the myth, and the legend, Mr. Jerry McWorter, one of California and the world's finest cue makers, one of my personal all-time favorite cue makers. Jerry's cues play oh so good. This is a really special, one-of-a-kind, unique cue, and I've just done a large reduction on this cue. It is called the Roadmap to Texas. It was made for the 2007 ICCS show, and boy is it a beautiful piece. We've reduced this to only $52.50 so that it can find a new home and somebody can enjoy the beauty, the craftsmanship, and if you choose to play with it, you won't want to put it down. Now, this cue is unplayed. It came out of a very prestigious collection. It's got some really old growth maple shafts with it, as you can see. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read in Jerry's words, because Jerry, of course, can put it a lot better than I ever could, so that I could properly express to you what this is. So it does come with a certificate of authenticity. By the way, me reducing this to only $52.50 plus shipping puts somebody in a very nice one-of-a-kind cue for way below the value. This cue's been appraised close to or around the $7,000 range, and I don't even think that's enough. It's a one-of-one made by one of the most famous cue makers in the industry, who's a wonderful guy, by the way, Jerry McWorter himself. So the certificate of authenticity reads like this. This innovative Black Ebony cue is inlaid with sterling silver lines depicting the map of Texas. Of the intersecting highways are inlaid with Abalone dots indicating the prominent cities of the state. So you can see all the way through the cue how you have silver, which is just mind-boggling to me how he inlaid silver this way into this jet black Gaboon ebony. I mean, dark, cold black ebony, the stuff that these cue makers have a very hard time finding anymore. And then, of course, if you notice the cities, he highlights them in the Abalone shelf. So there's Waco, and then you've got Texas with that beautiful red star right there, of course. So back to what I was saying, the dots indicating the prominent cities of the state. The butt portion of the cue is inlaid with a red lone star, there you go right there, representing the capital city, Austin, Texas. This cue was commissioned for the Lone Star Collection, featured at the International Cue Collectors Show held in Houston, Texas, October of 2007. There's your identification number, 1710. Signed by Mr. Jerry McWorter of McWorter Cues. So there you go. Doesn't get any better than that. The specs, the information are on the top of the post. If you're following us on YouTube, you can check this out on our website, crossroadcues.com. Get a hold of this cue and get a hold of it fast. This is one that you got to have in your collection. But all of the collectability aside, if you're going to play with something that plays jam up, you need to get a McWorter. What I like, and I've said this before in different videos because I'm a fan and a collector of Jerry's cues, this may seem remedial compared to all of the intricate silver and abalone work that just is all over this cue. I mean, you notice, look, you've got the highway, you've got Wichita Falls, you've got Tyler, you've got all the different cities over here. But it may seem remedial to you, but since I'm a player, these leather wraps, they cannot find anymore. I've talked to a couple of the cue makers. They said this particular type of pigskin, it just isn't available anymore. It's got a really nice, soft feel to it, perfect installation, and it goes perfect with this cue. So there you go. Jerry McWorter, the Roadmap to Texas, one of a kind, available at crossroadcues.com. Thanks for taking a peek, and thank you for enjoying this beautiful, one-of-a-kind Jerry McWorter cue.